Hey guys, Natasha with the Day with Ethel vlog. So the other day I was going through my Amazon romance package and I fell in love with a cover. And I had to download the book. And I already had it in my to be read. And I was like, I got to get to my to be read. And that's my goal this year, is to get to my to be read. And I was home and just sitting there and I was reading this book and I was sobbing because I was listening to the way Natalie just described herself, and it broke my heart. And I'm looking over at my bookshelf and I see the cover of this book. I'm reading this book on my Kindle and listening to it. Weightless by Kandi Steiner is one of those books, and I said it before earlier, that I want my daughters to read this when they turn 18 because there's a hidden message in there. Yes, it's a romance, and there's a quote in here and it says, "The heat I felt when Rhodes touched me, when he kissed me, was the best sensation. It was white hot and electrifying. It seared my skin, blazed through every inch of my body. It burned me, it scared me, and scarred me." That's essentially Natalie's feeling. She is graduated from high school. She has everything going for her. She is the wealthy girl, but she feels lost. She feels empty, like she's missing so much. And now her boyfriend breaks up with her and she's having to kind of reevaluate her life. She feels lost. So her family thinks that she needs to meet this this trainer to get herself back. But she's thinking that she's going to get it back for her body. But ultimately, it's breaking down these walls that all of us women go through. I know myself. As I was reading Natalie describing herself when something happens, she belittles her own body and her own self when everybody's saying she's beautiful and she's perfect and she has this vivacious personality, but she doesn't believe it because externally she feels ugly and she feels weighted down. But Rhodes gives her that, and her best friend Willa breaks down that wall and shows her it's what's inside that's important. It's what's in here that's important. And that's what's beautiful. Rhodes may be the bad guy in everybody in the town's eyes, but he's not. He's just misunderstood. And so now he is this fitness trainer at this posh club and he's doing everything to keep his job, if you know what I mean. And I'm going to leave it at that. But Rhodes he has this dark, mysterious sexiness to him that you want to peel back that layer. And Natalie does that. Nat peels back those layers and she finds a man that smiles beautifully, that loves to cook and is truly there for family. But Natalie also has to kind of overcome some of her stigmatisms and her things and really see the beauty of herself. And there's a lot of other things going on in this book. Her mom and her stepdad's relationship, her ex-boyfriend, who's a total douche canoe, in my opinion, Mason, is always like, he broke her heart and is with this evil, vile woman that I just want to knock off her stool. But we all know somebody in our life that's like that you just want to knock off their stool. And then you find out that, killing with kindness and doing better for yourself internally ultimately kills those bugs, stops those people from the ugliness. And that's what this Weightless is. Yes, it's young adult, and I don't really read a lot of young adult, but I'll tell you right now, this was breathless. This was beautiful. This was one of those stories that it will stay with me because there is the love, there's the friendship, there's this beautiful relationship that Nat and Rhodes go through that she has to finally get the gumption to stand up for herself. And then Rhodes has to finally say, somebody shook my hand, looked me in the eyes, and made me feel like I was the only person in the room. Rhodes deals with that too because, people kind of look down to him. And so as you feel these people and you get to see their relationship grow and they grow up, they get older mentally, emotionally throughout this story. And that's what's really kind of really beautiful about this story is that, but it's the underlining message, and I keep saying it. It's that we women and men too need to think about what's in our heart and see the beauty of what we have, and don't always look at the exterior, because what's in the inside is weightless and it's beautiful. Guys, get this book. It's in the links. I highly recommend it. I know this is an older book and I'm like late to the scene. I cannot wait. I've told several of my girlfriends that have girls that are actually going ready to go off to college, and yes, there's a beautiful love and lust and sexy times, but it's the message about this story that I think it's beautiful. And this cover is gorgeous. It is truly breathtaking. So guys, talk to you later.